Howdy moviegoers, and welcome to another edition of the Netflix Instant Queue Diaries. My name is Patrick Icky Jr., Editor-in-Chief of ReviewFix.com, and this time out we're going to talk about Cobb, starring Tommy Lee Jones and Robert Wuhl. Ty Cobb is easily one of the most interesting figures in professional baseball history. Not only is he arguably the greatest hitter of all time, he's also a crazy son of a bitch. Probably for sports fans this is a great movie because it's pretty honest. It does a great job of just fleshing out Cobb and making him a character that's worth getting to know. Aside from the fact that he was a great ball player, he was incredibly dirty on the ball field, was used to spiking people, and at the same time he was very smart. He understood the game and was a great ball player. However, he was also a huge racist, a womanizer, a drunk, a gambler, and a slew of other things. Taking place a couple of years, well, more than a couple of years, about a decade and a half after his career is over, 2 decades, possibly, Robert Wuhl, who's been in a ton of movies over the years, most people will remember him from Batman. He was the reporter that was trying to get in Vicky Vale's pants and kept failing miserably. He plays a reporter, ironically yet again, who has the ambiguous task of getting to know Ty Cobb. And in the process, he's trying to write a book about the great ball player, and he finds out a ton of great information, and they end up striking up a kind of Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau-esque friendship. At times it gets a little zany, but it's all kept in this kind of real motif, in this sphere of believability, where you can totally see someone actually doing the things that Tommy Lee Jones does, such as trying to shoot him, and just getting into tons of trouble, gambling, messing around with women. Overall, just a great movie. That and the interaction between Robert Wuhl and some of the other sports writers in the bar, and them talking about what they've done and what they're working on, and how things kind of never change. And Robert Wuhl is one of those guys that is trying to make things change for himself, trying to advance his career, and in the end he ends up getting the interview and ends up putting together a piece that he's proud of. So overall, if you're a baseball fan, Cobb is a great movie. If you're not a baseball fan, it's still a very interesting character study of an interesting yet somewhat provocative man that left his mark on a sport and life in general. So again, overall, very, very solid movie. Kind of unknown. It's much better than Babe with John Goodman. I mean, let's just be honest here. Tommy Lee Jones is a better actor, and he makes the most out of this part. So if you're looking for a baseball flick, as far as films on the Netflix Instant Queue go, it's pretty solid. So check it out.